Hi, my name is Hrvoje Vukašinović. I'm an FME expert at IMGS, and in this video I will try to explain how to access an open dataset using HTTP call. In the previous video, I've accessed National Planning Application Database using S3 ArcGIS Reader, and this is still a preferred way of accessing it if we have both options, but in many cases we won't have an option to access it through the S3 REST. We will have REST service that would normally return JSON or XML. In this case, it will be JSON. It is important to know the details about that REST service to know exactly how to set up the calls. And as you can see, link here already provides certain criteria that we can search through, but we can expand that, include more parameters that we use, and probably the best way to do so is to explore it through the Postman. Postman is a very common software that developers use for API calls, and I already explored that in a bit of detail and came to the conclusion that these parameters should be used. Once I'm happy, once this call is returning a result, I can replicate that in FME and read the information there. You can skip this step and do that directly in the FME, but personally I prefer to check it in Postman first. If we switch back to FME 4, I will be doing exactly same call as I did before, but instead of using the feature reader to read directly using S3 format, I will be using HTTP caller. I've created a attribute creator, which has two parameters there. One is application number and another is decision, which would be grant permission. So we will be looking for application with this specific number, and if it has grant permission in the field, in the decision field. Before we pass that to HTTP caller, we need to create that HTTP call, and I use this string concatenator that will create that last part of the call that we need. If we run that to this point, we can have a look at that last part, which is basically very similar to a query that we used in the previous video. If I open HTTP caller, I can paste the request URL there, which is very similar to previous link, but it has a couple of different parts, and also we are providing these parameters as part of that HTTP call. Once we get the result, we will store it in a separate file, GeoJSON file, which we will read again to see what the result is. We are looking for a result in GeoJSON format, and if I run that to this point, to the HTTP caller, I should be able to get the result at this specific location. If we read information from that file, we should be able to see exactly the same planning application that we had in a previous video.